Oh
All right,
gosh.
Darius,
Oops.
roll 1d4.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you've gained 2 disease counters. You also feel like there's this like slick, oily blackness coating your soul, sort of. You feel a little distressed, but after a moment, you take a little bit to like calm yourself down, and you can feel the panic subside. Okay, so who's leading the party? What's our marching order?
I'm not.
I'll lead. Yeah, I'll go second.
Gallahan, and then Coke, and then
I'll take
Darius.
the back.
With Shialbaz's ghost floating along behind them.
Yeah, is Xiaobez like watching this?
I don't know, Shialbaz, are you like checking in on what your allies are doing here in the afterlife?
No. I'm just sitting there like, still dead.
What was the name that you said? That it was Heather, Hillary,
I said Helena.
Helena. Okay, so I mean, like, is there sort of a
Oh, did you want to
vision?
know the story
Is there,
behind that?
is there a vision portal that you're looking through, or is it actually you're seeing it in person?
I could just tell you what that was all about if you wanted to know.
Sure.
Maybe it'll be the last time. I don't know to tell you.
Yeah.
Basically, this is Shialbaz seeing a very pivotal time in his life when he was about 35, and he still had a family and children. He married a human when he was like, I don't know, maybe like 30, maybe a little under 30, 27 or so. And but the town that he grew up in, the village that he grew up in, which we'll call Isradil, it's a name that I made up.
Cool.
They're very against magic, and as he grew up and like started getting older, or whatever, he kind of became fascinated with magic and
Yeah.
really wanted to pursue that. So he had to keep it hidden from the town, and his wife always kind of just put up with it and judged, just secretly judged him all the time, and like was not secretly, but he felt it and stuff like that. But eventually, it came to a boiling point where she basically completely betrayed him, took the children, and turned him into the officials in town. And that's what we were seeing. We were seeing her walking up with the officials from the village that he was from, turning him in, and leaving him scorned.
Did she give him a kiss on the cheek to tell the officials which person he was?
No, she was just straight up like he was seeing the moment that he remembers, like the moment where he realized her betrayal, like as she was walking up with the officials and stuff.
Yeah, cool.
So it's kind of sad, but that's why he's scorned, because his wife betrayed him and took his family.
I like it.
And that's why he's a little crazy and a little a little silly. Granted, this happened a long time ago, though. So he's like, what, like 100 something now? I don't even remember what it was. He was 100. Now he's nothing.
Very old.
Yeah, he's very old.
Yeah.
Sorry to make everyone sad, but that was the story that I came up with.
Yeah, no, that's them feels, man. All right. I'm with you. All right, cool.
We're all diseased and now we're all crying. Thank you.
Actually, you're the only one diseased. So
am I?
I guess I am.
Are you saying that out loud, Captain Cook?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Very cool. All right, so pressing down the stairs, it's Gallahan first. He leads you around the corner and shows you this large open room. On the far side, there's a table with a chest sitting on it. There's all these like pallets on the floor. There's a couple of like cages built out of like wooden like beams. What do you guys do?
Nothing's in the cages?
Nope, it's all empty.
Do I still have a torch in my hand?
Yes.
I want to just throw it down the room.
Okay, yep, you hurl it into the room. It probably goes like 40 feet or so into the room, arcing through the air, clattering against the floor. Nothing happens.
I blink. Do I see anything?
You blink, and then you're asking if you see anything?
No, because I can see like 30 feet around us. So I probably break from the group a little bit, walk a little bit forward to see if I can see anything past what they can.
Okay, so you like step forwards like up to the door into the room?
Yeah.
Okay, you look around the room, you can see more clearly into the corners of the room, but you don't see anything strange or out of place, just more like crates and boxes and like cage sort of places. Immediately to your right, on the south right corner of the room, there is another door. Not the one that you're coming in from, which is in the center of the room, but far along the right wall.
Okay.
And it's open.
Oh, goodness. And it's dark. It's dark in that room, right?
There's a torch in the middle of it burning, so there's only dim light where you are, but yeah, it's dim.
Okay, so I turn back. I just, as quietly as I can with them still hearing me, I say, the room looks empty, but there's another room ahead. I don't know what's in there, though. I can't see, and I don't hear anything. And what does my disease do? Like, have I found this out yet?
No, you just have disease counters.
Oh, okay.
So you haven't actually attained a disease yet.
Okay. Why are you smiling like that? Like, what does that mean?
It means that I'm enjoying...
Every time he smiles, it's bad.
I'm enjoying just a little bit of private entertainment.
Okay. So I guess I take a step towards one of the crates, a crate nearest me, and I kick at it softly just to see if there's anything inside.
Nope, it's pretty empty. There might be like some bones or like some old like rotted fruits or something inside. It looks like sort of a cage that used to house some sort of creature.
Okay.
But right now it's empty, and all of the other crates in the room seem to be empty.
I examine one of the cages with the torch, and then I'm like, it looks like this is where the monkeys slept.
Ooh.
I'm just nodding.
I nod as well. That makes sense. So do we go towards the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walk over to the other door. Check
Okay.
the handle. Oh, which way it's open?
It's open. There's no door in here, right? It's just a doorway.
Oh, it's a doorway. Okay, yeah.
And there's just a long hallway. It looks like about 50, 60 feet long, heading back into the darkness. And then, Darius, you can see that at the end of this hallway, at the very edge of your vision, you can see it turn right.
Okay, well, I go and collect my torch, and then I guess I just start walking down the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start making my way down.
You guys are going to leave the chest just sitting on the table?
Yeah, I mean, we're after an ascendant being. We're not after a chest, so...
At this point,
gonna-
I think we've gotten enough bad luck with
Yeah. I'm
taking
after the
things.
objective.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna go loot it.
I'm sick, so I'm not even I'm not feeling so well, so I'm not even gonna think about that. Like, my mind's on other things, trying to keep it together.
Yeah, cool.
So,
All right, so you guys start walking down the hallway. Who's going first?
I guess I think I am.
Gallahan?
No,
Me and
no,
Gallahan
Gallahan are probably shoulder and shoulder.
I think Coke was probably going first at this point.
Okay.
I'm close behind.
and I'm at the tail
You're
end.
behind the two of them. Yep, okay,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, you guys start walking down the hallway. Are you being stealthy or anything?
I am. I'm trying to be, at least.
Okay, roll a stealth check for me, Darius.
What's my stuff? 5.
Yeah, so Darius is like silent behind you, like Coke and Gallahan, like you feel for a little bit as if you're advancing alone and Darius has just left you. But when you look back, you see him there, advancing slowly. Do you have like your bow out, Darius?
Yeah, I have my bow. I've been checking behind us a lot to make sure nothing sneaks up still. And
Cool. Give me a perception check.
perception. That's just D20?
Yeah,
Where is
D20
it?
plus whatever your perception skill is, which for you is
One.
+1. Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom. Okay.
Okay. You're a little shaken. You're not attending to your environment too clearly, but fortunately for you, there's nothing untoward in this passageway. Nothing coming up behind you. So
Okay.
you reach the end of this passageway. It turns to the right, and then it goes like into the darkness. None of you can see the end of this hallway. What do you do?
I continue down.
Just
Okay.
keep going. We're just gonna keep going
You
slowly.
advance down the hallway. It takes you like 2 or 3 minutes to walk down the hallway. It's hundreds of feet long. It ends in a turn to the right again, which advances another 80 or 90 feet, which ends at a door on your right. All of you give me perception checks.
Okay.
Okay.
17, 12.
And
Is that-
Gallahan?
Is that? What is it? Just a D20?
Plus
Yeah,
wisdom.
plus your perception. whatever that is, which is based off of wisdom.
Cool.
Okay, so
Honestly, shit.
Nice, yeah. So Shalbaz and Darius and Captain Coke, all three of you know that behind this door, you hear the sound of a woman crying to herself, and then occasionally you hear her shouting, "Where is everyone? I'm alone." I'm so hungry.
What type of door is this? Does it look
It's
different?
standard wooden door, the same kind of which you've seen countless other times.
Is
in
it
this
bolted or
dungeon.
anything?
You can give me a perception test.
I look over at Coke and I just go, bingo.
15.
There does not seem to be a bolt on this
How are
door.
we going to carry this fat chick all the way?
It doesn't seem like it's trapped either.
Well, maybe we could get her to go with us. Maybe I could try to persuade her. Because I have persuasive abilities. I'm very persuasive. I'm a handsome little
Darius
elf
is actually
dude.
ridiculously persuasive. What's your bonus to persuasion?
It is 7.
And
Holy
what
moly.
else is super ridiculous for you, Darius?
Deception.
Yeah,
So I can be
so
deceiving as well. So I can
you have-
deceive her into coming with us.
you have expertise in deception and persuasion.
Sweet. So I guess I would step up and be like, I would listen for myself since I hear it as well, and it sounds like there's a crying woman, she's hungry, and I go to like slowly open the door, see who's behind it. Can we see when I open the door? Can I see her? Is she in a lit room or is she like in the dark?
Yeah, you can see in here. There's just like ravaged bodies all over, just like 5 or 6 dead people with their chests like ripped open, and like there's no organs inside of them, right? They're just like hollow corpse shells. And in the center, there's this incredibly fat woman, just like a mound of flesh sitting in the center of the room. Like she's not really sitting, but she looks like she's sitting. She's kind of waddling around just very slowly, a little bit, sort of moaning to herself, crying. There's like tear stains all down her cheek. Her hair is all like greasy and scraggly, like running down. Her clothes are ratty. And she hears the door opening and she says, "Leomart, is that you? Have you returned with something for Mira?" And she turns around and she sees you. What do you do?
She's Darius or all of us?
She sees Darius.
I throw Gallahan in there. No, I'm just kidding.
Hell no.
That would be awesome.
I try to walk in stealthily at first to get a but not too far, not too far. I don't want to get within range of her, and I call back to her. I say, "Yes, it's me. I've come bearing great news, better than just food."
Wow.
And
okay. Yeah. Give me a persuasion roll. So that's just a d20 plus your persuasion. Yeah. And actually that would be deception, but you get the same for both. Yeah, she like sort of squints through the darkness, and you're like holding the torch kind of in front of you, so she can't really see you too clearly beyond the bright light of the torch. You see like a white glint off of her eyes. It looks like she has some pretty heavy cataracts, or like there's like liquids sort of seeping into or from her eyes or something. Doesn't look like she sees very well. She says, "Leomart, you sound different. You say you found something?"
I'm quiet for a second. I try to adjust, like mask my voice a little bit, but I'm a little sick already, so I have trouble doing so.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling so hot, but and obviously seeing her is not making me feel any better. But I look back at the others just to make sure I'm like going about this right. Am I doing a good thing? And should I keep going? Looking for approval anywhere?
I just give a thumbs up and just
Thumbs up.
You're doing
I like lean in and I kind of whisper like, "The heart of a great serpent. Tell her you've got the heart of a great serpent."
I immediately nod. I'm like, yes, okay. I said, "Oh yes, I found something. It'll sate your hunger for years if you get this. If you consume. I found the heart of a great serpent, and it's still perfect. It's in perfect condition, and it can be all yours. I can bring you there. It's too big for me to bring back."
And she sort of blinks. She says, Leomart, my feet hurt. She blinks. Roll a persuasion check for me. You're really nailing these rolls. She says, Is it far, Leomart? I don't know if I can walk far.
And without the others' approval, I immediately just say, "Yes, it's far, but I can get others to help bring you there. We can bring you there together." And what I'm talking about, and hopefully they just pick up on, is dragging her there by means of something to drag her by.
I lean into Darius, and I'm like, "It'll cure her ails, but we must go by night."
It will cure her. Oh, and I nod. I repeat what Gallahan says, and I insist that we go by night, and that and I see what she says at this point.
Yeah, she says, Leomart, the serpent's heart. Is it large? I'm so hungry. Are you hungry? Come, Leomart, you must keep your strength up. You know you're getting sick. And she shrugs off her ratty shawl and reveals her large naked body. And she holds up one of her breasts in your direction, and it's covered in weeping sores and stuff. She says, Come, Leomart. Keep up your strength.
No. No.
You have to.
I try
Is that what you
really
say?
hard. No.
You say no.
No. I'm saying that.
Yeah.
I'm trying
So
really
I
hard to
lean
keep
in
on.
again, and I'm like, "Tell her there's no time to waste. Must hurry. There's
Yeah,
no time."
I will say, yeah. I immediately go, we can't, if we don't go now, it might not be there by morning, that we must immediately depart and go there now. That I'm perfectly well rested and my strength is fine, and we must go. And that it'll keep her hunger fulfilled for days, weeks, if not, months or years.
Awesome. All right, Darius.
It's so
Give me
gross.
one final persuasion roll.
That was so gross. Oh no! Oh.
Do we have?
Have you used your inspiration? You did.
Yeah,
didn't you?
Yeah. Fuck. Does anyone have any? Fuck.
She starts getting a little suspicious, right? She's like, Leomart, your meal, it was always your favorite. What is wrong? Come here. Are you feeling even worse? And she starts sort of waddling in your direction. What do you do?
Is this where I can shove Gallahan over there?
Alright, so I put out our torches, so it's is this room lit that she's in, or is it dark?
No, it's dark.
Alright, so I kind of put out my torch, and I motion to Coke to do the same.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, Darius, you've got to do this.
Oh no.
You've got to do this.
I gotta do what? I
You
whisper
know.
back.
You know. It's the only way. You got to convince her.
And I'll be like, no, no, I don't go this way. No, I can't. I don't know.
Then Shilpa stays dead.
You wanted to leave me for dead.
That was.
Wanted to leave me. I think you owe me.
No, it's not going to work. This.
Are you trying to persuade Gallahan to do this?
I am actually. I think.
Go ahead and roll a persuade check. Let's just see how powerful Darius's convincing is here.
Oh fuck!
Man, Darius is totally tilted now. That was too disturbing for Darius. He's like, no, you.
Steven,
have to.
I'd like to roll a persuasion check to persuade Darius to suck a feet.
It's not actually going to modify Darius's behavior, but you can see how convincing you are.
All right. Let's see how convincing I am. Not very.
Yeah, dude, Gallahan is still even worse. He's just like, this is just like, no, you, no.
So I grab Gallahan's shoulder and I look back at Coke. I'm like, so you've been awfully quiet. I mean, you're already kind of feeling ill. Maybe you should go do this. Maybe
I'm like, so I like suddenly catch on to what Dash is saying, and I look at Coke and I'm like, take it for the team, mate. Come on.
And I try to persuade him. And can I do another persuasion or do I have to wait?
No, like we know how persuasive you are in this current situation.
It's not going so well. It's not going.
But, you know,
Just
if
gonna
Captain
game.
Coke thinks of his own accord that it's the right action. then
Oh, you know what? Well, let's see what he says.
I just kind of like look at both of you. I've got like my shield out in one hand and my hammer out in the other hand. I like put my shield back and sheath it and put my hammer on the side. And I just look at both of them like, we're getting shield baz back. And then I just walk in the room.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
All right, so yeah, you approach and she says, Leomart, is that you? And she's like reaching out to you with her like fat stubby fingers, and her hands are like bleeding and pus is oozing from them. What do you do?
I walk right behind him, not within her range, but I walk enough behind him so I can keep talking, because otherwise the change in voice might be a little
when she
startling.
says
Oh,
that,
nice.
I turn to Darius and I'm just like,
And I'm stealthing. I'm trying to stealth.
Roll a stealth check.
Which is
Come on.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You are completely hidden behind him.
And I call out, yes, it's me. I'm here.
Yeah, okay, she says, come here, Leomart. Suck from me, and we will go.
yeah,
I sort of turn away. I just turn away.
I turn to the back, or I turn to both of you, and I'm just like, I'm just shaking my head.
I'm just like saluting from the doorway. Like it's just a silhouette of a man just saluting.
Yeah, and then I walk forward and do the deed.
Okay, awesome. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a +4. 20.
Damn, son.
Damn, son.
Okay. I'm not even gonna tell you how disgusting this is.
No, we need to hear. I think we need to hear this.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, NSFW coming up. It's like clotted, rotting milk fills your mouth, and she like.
I don't want to hear
hugs you
anymore.
to
I've changed my mind.
Steven, I
No,
need to
son,
know. I need
it's
to
over.
know so I can become the character, please.
She hugs you close to her, and you feel like the sweat from her skin coating you, and like you smell like the scent of rot coming off of her living body. And it's truly a monumentous feat for you to keep, you know, your stomach through this. Everything's good now, chat. In case you muted me, we're okay. We're done. So, you immediately gain 4 disease counters, but you don't gain any more. So,
What does that put me at? 7?
what are you at right now? No. Your previous disease counters were gone, so now you're at 4.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So that's it, and after you finish, she says, "Oh, Leonhard, you're not very hungry today. Well, I suppose you're eager to be gone from this place. Lead me to my feast."
I just
She
walk,
sounds ravenous.
I just walk out of the room. I don't look at Darius or Gallahan at all. I'm just walking out. I'm just leaving the entire place.
Yeah.
Going straight to fucking Shialbaz's body.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to hold in anything that's about to come up as I say, yes, then follow me. I will lead you there.
Cool. All right. So, yeah,
There's
you
tears.
guys...
There's just tears streaming down my face. But
From laughter or crying?
I'm like, I'm just like, I can't believe what's just happened. There's no emotion on my face, but there's just tears coming.
Yeah.
I'm so proud. I'm just so proud of Captain Coke.
Cool. All right, so you guys lead her down the hallway. She's really slow, right? She's like, instead of your normal 30 feet per round, she's like 15. You're walking at like half speed.
Yeah.
So you go back into the large room where there's all these crates standing around. Like, it's like pitch black now, right? You guys put out both the torches, so those of you who are humans can't see. Is Darius just sort of like leading you both by the hand or something?
Yeah, I think at this point I'm leading the way. They can like put their hand on my shoulder or something and lead as I lead.
Okay.
So that way we stay together and stay out of the large woman's way as well.
Yeah, good. Cool. So like, are any of you gonna grab the chest on your way out, or are you just like heading straight for the exit, straight for the serpents?
At this point, I'm not. I don't stop unless I feel a hand leave.
We're gonna go straight for the serpents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So yeah, you just walk straight out of the ziggurat.
Yeah, I would say I go and grab Shalbaz's body, and I walk kind of parallel to where Darius is leading this thing.
Yeah, it's dim light out.
I go with Coke, and obviously we use the moonlight, so we're easily gonna make our way there at the same time.
You would think that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You would think that.
But it's overcast tonight, so there's no moonlight. It's
really?
quite dark. Yes.
I can still see though.
So, Darius, are you the one who's leading us?
I'm still the one who's leading us.
Okay, give me a survival roll.
Survival. It is 1.
Do it at no.
Oh. Oops.
I would give you advantage because you've been back and forth so much between these two locations, but it's also pitch black. So
Still rolled
I'm
well.
half elf.
16?
Yeah, I didn't do advantage, right?
oh, you still got that 16? Is that
Yeah.
great? Yep, you lead the party there with no real issue. Click the discovery button for me.
Okay.
Okay, you advance without anybody discovering you or any untoward weirdness happening. Okay, you like she's kind of getting tired after about an hour of walking, and it takes you about 4 hours to get there, and she's starting to say, "Oh, my feet hurt, Leomard. Are we almost there? Where is the heart? Where is the heart?" And you sort of placate her as best you can. Why don't you roll to see how well you placate her, Darius?
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. What do you say to make her
Nailed
just
it.
like totally chill?
I think along the way, I take out my bow. Any creatures, any little critters I see, I try to shoot at them, throw them like in her direction to feed. Like just give her snacks. Tell her we're almost there. These are like the animals that we picked up along the way. This is what will lead us back to the heart of the serpent. And and I just keep trying to tell her that we're almost there. And because sort of like that are we there yet? She has like, it seems like, at least I've perceived it like she has sort of a little kid, like a very naive mentality or simple.
Yeah.
And so
Totally. Yeah, like you skewer a squirrel or something like that with an arrow and you hand it to her. And just as she lifts it to her mouth to bite into it, it starts squirming again, and she just like tears into its belly as it shrieks its death cry. Oh, delicious. Yeah. You hear these sounds of crunching in the darkness behind you. So yeah, you end up approaching the crest. Down below you lie 3 serpents sleeping at the bottom of 3 great hot springs.
And does she pick them up by now? Does she know they're there?
No?
So are we on the cliff face?
Yeah, like are you going to approach like from the cliff above, or are you going to go through the pass into the valley?
We should go through the pass, I think.
Okay.
I think we should go from the cliff above. I think we should push her down.
She's so fat.
But you kicked down a door earlier. Now you don't want to kick down the giant fat lady who eats things?
Darius, that's awesome.
The nobleman.
She'll just roll down there and be right there at their bidding. I mean, I'm of course saying this quietly too. I'm not yelling this.
Yeah. I'm like, part of me thinks that like if I ask the serpents to play dead, it would be more convincing. But on the other hand, it's dark and she can't see. So we could just kick her down there.
We could kick her down there, but does she need to be alive when she reaches the bottom? Like, do they want her alive?
Oh, she would still be alive.
They did want her alive.
So, because I mean, if she hit something and suddenly burst and like exploded into blood and pus, that would be disgusting.
So I turn to Darius and I'm like, take her through the pass, and then I like run ahead to the serpents.
Okay.
And I motion for Coke to follow. So, and you can bring, and I ask Gallahan to bring Shalabaz's body with him.
Yeah.
So that way
Alright.
we can have two of us with the giant lady.
Okay. Yeah, I'm there.
Cool. So, what's the scene like? It's Gallahan and Shalabaz's body at the serpents, and
So,
you
yeah.
three sort of back in the pass.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
we're going to pass with the giant lady.
All right, cool. So, I think we should take our final break, and then
Okay.
come back, see how this plays out, and then see what happens as a result.
Sounds good. All right, we'll be right back, and we'll come back and go into the final hour here of the West Marches. See you guys in just a bit.